Hey, this is Big Papa Scott's Diner.
Yes, it is me, Gerald the Poupée.
Hey, this is Joe Gatto.
This is Eric Young.
Well, hello there. It's me, Harold the Puppet.
This is Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Ardano, and you are listening to Shootin' Poop.
Shootin' Poop.
The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at WrestlingWithJohners.com.
It's a great way to start it. You know, we're here. We might as well do it.
Let's get it fuck over with. Wait, we're recording?
We're recording.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's get the show started.
Fuck it, guys. We're opening episode 97. Here we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured it out by now, we are going to be the tripod of doom this week. The real Triangulo de la Muerte. Because DDJ is having a little bit of technical issues. It's a will he, won't he type of episode. Will he show up? Will he sound good? Will he just stay home? We don't know. So we'll see what happens. But gentlemen, we're live and recording. What's going on?
I don't know, man. DDJ was down there trying to see the fucking Titanic from where he was speaking to us from.
And he was talking to those dead people that were in the sub that went down the room.
Yeah. You know what it reminded me of? You guys remember in the old days? Well, Sean, for you, it was just back, last week when they used to make people sing in a can. That's what it sounded like. I hear they said they'll pay you $100 to sing in a can. That's what it sounded like.
We're never going to give you $100 singing a can.
Yeah, if it's not him, it's one of us. Like everybody here is fucking.
We all have problems, dude.
Like every week, it seems like somebody has a fucking.
Well, dude, that's life, right? I mean, that's life. I had an interesting conversation with my wife today. I kind of had to go all Yellowstone on her because I literally just kind of walked in and she it's her birthday weekend. We got all this shit going on, and I was just like, I don't have time for your crazy right now.
Nah, you're more of a teeter.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a teeter.
Yeah, you are.
I can see that. I can see you being a teeter.
I can see that,
dude. He wakes up in the morning. Hey, Gabby, you gonna take a shower? Can I jump in there? I give Sean a kiss.
First off, your guys' southern accents suck and they're racist as fuck.
Teeter wasn't southern. She was whatever the fuck Teeter was.
She's from Texas. How fucking more southern does she need to fucking be?
No, she wasn't. That was not a Texas accent. I'm in Texas.
Hey, I don't care what her accent is. Her character is from Texas. How dare you talk about Michael Landon's daughter like that? You don't even know who the fuck that is, do you?
I don't. Did you go to school with him?
Bro, I went to heaven. Little House on the Prairie.
It was the dad on Little House on the Prairie, you fucking... Dude, when is your mom going to come be on the show instead of you? I think we would have more fun.
Oh, we would have more fun.
Well, she'd definitely be funnier.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right, what the fuck are we talking about this week, man?
Well, you were going on about a birthday for Gabby, which was
Gabby's birthday weekend this weekend.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday. Shout out if you're listening. I'm going to tell you what your present is because Sean won't tell you, apparently.
I told her I wasn't going to tell her because it's your present. She's like, message him. I want to know when it's coming. I was like, I don't even know that you're supposed to know that you're getting anything from him. What the fuck, you know?
I told her, I said, look, I can't tell you when it's gonna get there, but it should ship by like the 31st.
Yeah.
The website is not very clear on that. Also, you know what? I don't want to say which company it was, but it was the Evil Empire. Fuck you guys on your website. Your website sucks ass for ordering. Now we realize why they do so many deals every fucking Monday night. You need to buy a shirt off that bitch.
Well, I just gave it away.
No. I didn't say what it was. I was just saying.
No. I mean, what company it was. I was talking about the company. Like every Monday night.
Subtle.
Gee, I wonder what company that is.
Underground.
I don't know, man. Fanatics fucking sucks, and that's who's running their fucking shop now.
Wow.
Is it really? Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's powered, but it's like WWE shop powered by Fanatics, is whatever the fuck it says on there.
I know shopping with them and getting shit shipped to you is kind of like Wish. You're gonna fucking want your refund, but you're only getting like $3 or $4 back anyway, because that's all you paid for this shit.
I think
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the shittiness of pro wrestling merch.
Okay.
The pure, unadulterated shittiness. Because let's be honest.
We kicked out the merch freak to hit this topic.
What's that?
We kicked out the merch freak to hit this topic. All right, let's go.
God. Yeah, sorry, DDJ. I don't want to make you cry here, bud. But, you know, these fucking stores suck, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Pro wrestling tees, I get it. It's like they're in this weird spot where it's like it seems like they should be significantly bigger, but they're such a small company.
They really are a small, like, family company,
right? Which is cool, and
it's very cool that they are.
But fucking patience is not a virtue for me,
right, dude? No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're a small company, but they're fucking doing a shit ton of product every month.
For everything they do, they shouldn't be in a small fucking building. They should have a warehouse.
Dude, that's why. I couldn't even imagine what kind of money he's bringing in. I honestly can't. Like,
I bet the overhead is so small and he's making so much. Oh, he's just fucking filthy rich.
Oh god,
filthy rich. He should be able to upscale that sumbitch, have the shirts come out nice, maybe give us better quality t-shirts or at least something that breathes.
Stop fucking fat charging, you cunts.
Yes. You can't get the soft t-shirts if you're over a 1X, I think.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a soft shirt, fuck you.
I don't. I fucking broke Sean.
Dude, this is a 5X from Zicky Dice.
Stop that charging, you could.
Zicky Dice, right? Indie. This is a soft shirt, and it's 5X. And it's not even PWT.
That's what I'm saying. Like they upcharge everything for sizing. I don't know wrestling fans that wear fucking extra large.
And here's my thing.
Start at extra large.
Bro.
Here's another thing too that
I'm a pro wrestling
don't get me wrong, like,
large.
there's a lot of their stuff. When I see it, I'm like, man, that's a cool looking shirt. It's a nice shirt. But then some of their shit is so fucking gimmicky. So I don't know what the word I'm trying to be. Like, when you look at like the designs and the shit that WWE comes out with, right?
Yeah.
And the
some of
quality
their
of the
stuff is
merch,
lazy
the quality
too,
of the design. But I just mean like the designs, the logos. And speak of the devil, this is exactly your topic, dude.
God
it's
damn
right
it.
in your wheelhouse, okay? The level, like when you look at like
What's
the
that?
Bloodline shirts and all that other shit, and you compare them to like, let's say the Elite or I like BBC shit. They look tight. Those are nice.
I know you love that
I
BBC,
bet you do.
bud.
I bet you do.
Sean, you're all about the fucking BBC,
All
dog.
about it. Sean's next shirt is all about the BBC.
You, baby. Repping them proudly.
Of the four people on this computer screen who don't have women, okay, you
It's
in
complicated.
shut the fuck up. You know, hey, I'm talking about like just
I'm a so many big black cock.
The designing and all that other shit. When you look at those compared to even like New Japan, like New Japan shit's better. Like,
all right. First of all,
and white and shit.
First of all, there's a difference here.
Our shirt
compared to
better.
WWE, dude, the wrestlers aren't coming up with their own fucking designs and shit. They got their own fucking design team. They're making their shit for whatever.
I get that.
Pro wrestling tees, most of these wrestlers are getting people to do designs for them and then, or, you know, doing it themselves if they want to, and then uploading it and stuff. Like, we know how that works already. So, so you can't really say that.
Yep.
But it's like, I fucking hate the fucking upcharge. It's
I get it, man. I get it. But that's every
variety.
WWE does the same thing, right?
Not $5 worth, $6 worth the fucking upcharge on shirts. They don't.
How much is an upcharge?
Dude, I already have to eat more because I'm fat. So that's more expensive. I don't need to fucking like pay an extra $6 just to be like, yeah, man. Look at my fucking pro wrestling t-shirt. Like, nah, that's not.
Shirt that you can only wear once. A shirt you can only wear once because the motherfucker's going to shrink down to the 2 sizes below whatever you ordered the first time you wash it.
Can't point it in
that's all it. You know, not the shit on PWT because that's who our shirt deals with. But I mean, that's why everything doesn't have sleeves. Once I wear it once and cut the sleeve, you know, and dry it,
give yourself a little room there.
I gotta cut the sleeves out, yeah, man, because it's just like gets too.
It's the secret of the universe.
I'm not even gonna say anything about the quality shirts. It is what it is. Like, I mean, most of the shirts
it's
from Pro Wrestling Tees is good. Like I said, my biggest scrape with them is like the upcharging for, you know, bigger sizes. That just to me is kind of like, that's a little shitty.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Especially since you're buying those shirts in bulk anyways, you're not even really paying more, or at least the upcharge amount for that shirt.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like I get it. Like I feel like when they first started, they were like, "Oh man, we're out of shirts." Somebody run to Walmart. Like, you know, like because you would get them, and some of them would be like Hanes, some of them would be Gildan, some it'd be all these different.
Those motherfuckers come from Japan now, I guarantee it.
Right.
China shirt.
I mean, like just the difference in quality of shirts is kind of like the same as the difference, like like Jungle Boy's promo last night on Dynamite and Seth Rollins.
Oh,
that's a perfect dichotomy of the merch that we get from WWE and the merch we get from AEW.
Well, that's good because I'm gonna actually.
It's not always a hit on this side over here.
I'm gonna order me my first WWE shirt in a very long time. I think I'm gonna break down and get me the LA Knight shirt.
I think it's
not the stupid one that has him on it.
No,
that looks like a fucking like 1980s retro fucking. We don't really have anything cool to do, so let's just like paint a fucking picture of you on it.
No, I just want the one that says yeah.
All right, man. Now what are we talking about?
Yeah,
there he is.
Wow.
But no, I think that's a good point, dude. You bring up a good point because, in all honesty, I'm a big dude. Joey K's not even that big of a dude. He's on the smaller end of
shirts. He's not.
One of the reasons, pound.
I mean, Joey K don't eat. Not only does he have to cut the sleeves off, but he's got to like cut them off at the waist too.
That's fucked up. I wasn't gonna go there, Joey, but I was just gonna say.
I mean, you're just wrong, dude. He's not very tall.
In the sizes of pro wrestling tees, right? And this is just pro wrestling in general. You need to start at an extra large. That should be like a wrestling small. And so on that scale, Joey is like a wrestling medium. I'm like a wrestling XL. You know, maybe a wrestling 2XL. But
and that's the biggest point because, dude, I've been to so many shows. Like, watch on TV. Ain't a lot of fucking small people hanging out.
No, there's not. There's two kinds of wrestling fans. Those that are fucking three. The skinny ones that aren't like super, the goth, hair colored, frame, face piercings. They weigh about 110 pounds because they smoked their lunch.
That chick that was sitting in front of us.
The guys that are fighters or MMA guys or who work out and they want to, they're jacked, or the normal.
The normal crowd that should be paying for 2 seats, but we're not.
Which is why all fucking wrestling t-shirts are black, man, because it's slimming.
No, it's not, dude. Legitimately, we were in Vegas.
That's a lie.
In Vegas for that first fucking Double or Nothing. And when they put all these big people in black outside, oh, we were dying.
Looked like an eclipse, didn't it?
Dude, it was so bad. I thought people were going to start passing out before they got into the building. By people, I meant me.
Well, you know you're out of shape when you're going to pass out when you're just standing.
Oh, because
outside.
The way they had it, you passed freaking the where it was supposed to be. They had the line wrap all the way around the building, outside by the pool.
Yeah.
So even once you made it inside, you still had like 20 minutes to go before you made it to the actual fucking entrance. It was a bitch. But anyway, let's stop our belly aching on being big and getting charged more for merch.
The fro's getting big, brother.
Yeah, man. I call her Frovid because
you
my
look
barber
like you're
quit.
about 3 inches taller.
You know, that's every inch counts. That's what I'm told.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Trying to get me a.
That's why everybody says from the base out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got it's like from here up. You don't start here. You start here.
Yeah, it's
of course. Yeah, guys. But anyway, Joey K, it's time to get serious, man.
About what?
About Philadelphia. Okay.
There we fucking go.
You know, knock on wood. God willing.
I love it. I love it when you say "here we fucking go."
God willing.
About to get funny.
We will be in Philadelphia.
What are you talking about, Sean? Your girlfriend's back on his bullshit over here, so you better fucking keep him in line. Ain't here to fuck around, dog.
Just saying. God willing, we will be in Philadelphia.
A lot to unpack in what I just said there, and you're fucking thinking about it too. I can see it.
Shit. Like I said, hopefully we'll be in Philadelphia for Mania weekend. This upcoming Mania.
I'll be here.
And I know you live there. So yeah, that's the whole thing is us going over there to visit you and to go to Mania. But
fucking animals.
that's exactly my point. Every time I watch a show that's based in Philadelphia, what I get is that Philadelphia is full of fucking animals. It's got me a little bit worried. Like I was watching something just now, and this lady was like, "Yeah, we don't go to the north side of Philadelphia unless you want clean, uncut Coke." I was like, "Whoa!" Took my little notepad down, and I said, "North side Philadelphia."
Oh man, nobody can afford it. Nobody, only the 1% can afford clean Coke, man. Everybody else is cutting it with fentanyl and hoping they don't die. Come on,
yeah. That kind of had me thinking, man, where are we going to watch Mania? But anyway,
which is funny. Real quick. It's funny how all these celebrities are dying from fentanyl laced cocaine. That just shows you how cheap these motherfuckers are. You motherfuckers make more money than anybody, and you're still buying the discount shit that can kill you.
Well, they don't make a lot of money. Haven't you learned anything from the strike going on right now?
Oh yeah.
They only make a.
I'm really concerned about them motherfuckers not making money. Can you tell?
Like even the actor writers are struggling. They don't know if they're going to be able to make their mortgage next year if this keeps going.
Well, it's tough when you got a $15 million home and 3 Rolls Royces to pay for. I'm assuming.
I know. Well, back to Joey K with the Philly, man. I just need to know that I'm not going to get shot in Philadelphia.
He can't guarantee that, bro.
Well, I know he can't.
He can't guarantee that he ain't gonna get shot.
I can't guarantee that I won't shoot you, motherfucker. I don't know.
It's all right. I think from how far that bullet would have to travel ground up, I should be fine.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you don't have superpowers.
Right in the fucking foot, dog.
No, dude. Every time I hear something about Philly, it's like completely just wild. Philadelphia, man.
You know, dude,
greasing poles.
Coming from a guy who lives in Texas, I literally got into my news feed today and I read 5 consecutive stories about women getting murdered in Texas on their first date.
Yeah. Weird. Oh, I can't believe that fucking Texas, bro. Am I gonna get fucking murdered on my first date in Texas?
I mean,
Christ,
depends on
dude.
what app you're using. If you're on Tinder, it's a toss-up. They already know that. Though.
I'm just saying, you know, a guy from Texas really shouldn't be worried about Philadelphia.
You know
You've
what?
been
though?
dodging bullets your whole life, brother.
You can look in the mirror
right now.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Take a look in that mirror and go, "Oh fuck, I live in Texas, dog."
You right?
You ever do that? Because I would if I were you. I would.
I guess.
Yeah,
I
dude.
guess, man. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I don't understand what your concern is. I really don't.
I mean,
My
I'd be concerned going to Home Depot if I were you.
What am I gonna do? Get picked up and asked to paint a house?
No, it's like somebody throw a fucking weed whipper in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, man, like,
someone's gonna try to give me 2 cases of beer to cut their grass.
yo, you might get that, or you might get the fucking patrol out there, dog.
Fucking yeah, and it's all gone.
Modelo.
Dos cajas. That's all she wrote. But no. You know what? That's funny though that you say that, because you're not supposed to carry your social security card on you, but mine's in my wallet for that exact reason.
Fuck yeah, dude! I don't blame you.
So I don't have to run. I could just move my license and be like, I'm a citizen, born in East LA.
Well, dude, I'm at the point where running just isn't. It's just not.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't running. I can't run.
Well, yeah. You're like, do you remember All Dogs Go to Heaven?
I mean,
I do.
You cry, dog.
Okay.
Don't do that.
So Itchy, the small one, he can't run because he's got short legs. So Joey,
Right.
I know you can't run, buddy.
Y'all know I got a bad hip, you dickheads.
In the bad hip. Oh, dude. On that side note, behind the curtain, while we were in Chicago, Joey is having his bad hip issues and he's trying to stretch it out. And I take like the most unflattering, looks like he's ready to get reared by somebody photo of Joey, and I send it to Sean. And I'm like, hey, Sean, what's Joey getting ready for over there?
I still have that too. I use it as my profile picture.
Looks like Joe is getting ready for that BBC that Sean was talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
Dennis is standing behind him going,
No. Dennis is playing the Andrew 20. Is playing the Adam 22 in this role. He's in the corner just
come on,
watching.
man. I'm telling you, man, you don't want him to unsheathe that fucking thing. I'm just
Dum, dum, dum.
that anaconda will hunt.
That anaconda don't. But no, like on the real, Joey K, what's the city's vibe going into Mania, man? Are they getting ready? Are they getting prepared?
Well,
are they cleaning the streets?
You're not
Greasing the poles.
You're not going to be from Texas at that point, so I think that's going to help a lot. Especially if the Birds are coming off, well, anywhere in the fucking playoffs, whether we win it all or not. Still not going to be a good look for it to be like, yeah, fucking A, I'm here in fucking where the Eagles play. I'm at the link. What the fuck is he doing?
He's on the move.
Doing?
Oh, you finally let me in. I was coming to get my phone.
Oh my god, dude, you're like a stalker chick. You're so worried about missing a show. You're walking around your basement trying to find a signal.
No, I'm trying to get my phone to see if one of you knuckleheads would actually respond and let me in because I don't have access on my iPad.
He said,
"This is this is a lovely view."
Yo, I'm gonna die if this Wi-Fi goes out now.
That is a lovely view.
At least you don't have a delay anymore. So I mean, you fixed that.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So it's obviously proven that it's a hardware issue, not my internet.
Well, I'm glad now that we've let all of our fans know.
So
today in final thoughts, DDJ needs a new laptop.
Yeah. So,
we're gonna start a GoFundMe.
I'm down with that. So
Dude,
I wanted to
wait, you can't be down with that. All that shit behind you on the walls, and you're gonna be down with us starting a GoFundMe to raise money for your
it
laptop.
wouldn't be different than some of these wrestling fans that are out there.
Oh,
yeah, I know the ones you're talking shit about all the time, but it'd be okay.
No, seriously, no, you don't. I wouldn't know. But I wanted to.
Yeah, dude, we're not gonna do that
I didn't
anyway.
think you would, but I did want to say something because you guys were talking about, obviously, I'm assuming Pro Wrestling Tees and the upcharge for the bigger sizes or something.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
the fuck? That's another reason why I went on this diet. Which, by the way, update: I am down to 303.8 pounds. I've lost 25 pounds.
How tall are you?
6'1".
That's
6'1",
awesome.
303 pounds. I didn't know they stack shit that tall. I'm just joking.
Hey,
I lost. Hey, I want to give
come
an
on, we're
update.
busting your balls. We tell you,
I
we tell you
lost
great job in
37
the chat
pounds,
all the
which
time.
means
We
I
love you,
gained
man.
an inch. So
You lost 37 pounds.
yeah, I gained an inch. So I'm officially at 6 inches. So I'm really excited about that.
I bet Gabby's really excited about that.
Is that measuring from the
Hey,
base?
hey,
It's from the base, 6 inches from the base. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, Sean,
Strong.
I saw the missus was out watching Barbie. What, you didn't want to join them?
No, dude. I don't need to see Barbie. I don't need to see Barbie.
You too manly for Barbie?
No. I live with La Quinta. I don't need to go see Barbie.
La Quinta's a hotel.
Yeah, I know.
So what else did I miss?
He leaves the light on for me, dude.
No, I thought that was
Well,
baby, I love you. I'm sorry, that was a cheap shot.
he loves you.
I'm just pissing off everybody this week.
He'll leave the light on for you when you get home. We were just, I was just making sure Joey K was aware that I didn't want to get shot in Philly when we go for Mania.
I would have enjoyed that more if I could have seen you break, Joe.
Well, wait a minute. Detroit doesn't exactly have a stellar reputation as well.
So let me.
Come on, man. Let's be honest. Okay, if we're being honest, if we're being completely honest, Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys burned down the city.
If 10 to 12 people don't die, we're having a good day.
Look, we're all three.
Yeah, we're all pretty much. Yeah, we're
cities in the country.
We're all in places where gun control would be a good idea. I don't care what it is.
I'll let you know this though, man. There is gun control in Texas. It's the working theory that if you know I have a gun, you shouldn't act up, but it doesn't work all the time.
Well, that's when everybody has guns.
60% of the time.
Hey, and during my issues and stuff, Jovan, I gotta ask. Did I hear a Born in East LA reference?
You did.
That is a classic movie.
I mean, you heard it 10 seconds late.
Didn't you make that joke?
Fuck off. Fuck off, Stumpy.
Right at the legs. He's got little legs.
Actually, in your case, it would be the shin. It would be right at your shin.
I got one hip, and you got about Sean's 6 inches on me. So I'm just gonna say this: I'll still take your ass to the ground. Fucking end it.
You just said Sean 6 inches. I just got.
Oh shit!
Let me tell you this. All right,
that was a good one, Joe. I'm gonna give you that one, brother.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
But
actually,
Joey,
you know what? I kind of wanted to. Like, I listened to the show last week, and I really did enjoy the conversation. Now, I didn't agree with a lot of what either one of you fuckers said when it comes to Isaac's. The questions about, like, who would be good in what era and all that. Like, I believe somebody said that they didn't. You guys both said that Steve Austin wouldn't be able to work in this era.
No, I said he would.
You sure?
Yeah, and I said the proof
of beautiful bean footage because
I said he would because I said LA Knight proved that he would.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you did say that. You said because of LA Knight. It was you and Isaac that said you didn't think Steve Austin would be able to carry.
I don't think maybe as much as he did, it did in the 90s, just because it's such a different era now compared to back then.
I think the fact that the man walks out at fucking WrestleMania 2 years ago and fucking the roof exploded off that place proves that he could have.
Fair enough.
Anything, but I was thinking, and there was a couple of different ones that I thought of that I thought, I mean, does anybody really believe that Hulk Hogan from then could do what he does now? Like,
no.
Do we really think that Hulk Hogan could be half fucking bald?
Nope.
No, Hogan would
and
not
still come out and be the guy that he was, if he started in this era currently.
I grew up on Hogan was like the first wrestler I became a fan of when I started watching wrestling. But if we got the Hulk Hogan in 1984 today, he'd be shit all over. They would shit all over him.
Yeah.
So what about the Hollywood version?
I think it'll be too gimmicky.
Yeah.
I think Hollywood version only worked because we
Hold
were.
on. Dennis,
What?
turn your notifications off on your iPad. We're hearing ringing and all that good stuff.
Thanks, Dad.
Episode 97, it all goes wrong.
That's my wife trying to call me, so sorry.
She's looking for her iPad.
Oh, she's big mad now, bro.
He's like, fuck her, I'm recording.
It's gonna be 5 seconds.
Worry,
we're gonna see her walking down those stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell her, like, Joey told him to ignore your call.
I just said silence your notifications. I ain't saying ignore a call whatsoever.
She's gonna pop up behind him like the Undertaker and AJ Styles.
Oh my god.
She's just standing there.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. But
hold on, I'm gonna step away, call her back. I'm gonna be the good husband, so I'll be back.
I hope that call stays on the iPad. This will be great. I want to hear him get yelled at.
How the
fucking hear him
Why
get yelled
the fuck
at?
did you reject my call? You down there playing with your friends again in the basement?
Did you just hit the fuck you button on me? Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you. All the shit I put up with, and you can't answer your fucking phone.
After I told you not to buy that damn belt.
The fucking 12th belt you bought, and you can't answer the goddamn phone.
Which fucking podcast are you recording this time?
I bet you would have answered my phone if I was Scotty fucking Goldman. For those of you at home, that's Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana, yeah.
Colt Cabana, boom, boom. It's his ringtone, actually.
Well, and so there was another one too. Like, you guys literally said, like, I swear, I don't know if you guys were ribbing, so you got to let me in because I'm listening as a fan.
Okay, go on.
That the Great Khali.
Dude. No, that was 110% real. That's to me was the mind blowing because when I thought about it, Khali couldn't work for shit now. But back in the day, he'd just be a monster. He'd be a huge attraction, and that's what sold back in the day.
100%.
He didn't have to do shit. And that vice grip he had, totally
You really think he would
believable.
be I mean, you're talking about while Andre was doing his thing.
Yes. You can't have Andre every night everywhere. You have Andre and Khali.
I understand that, but I just don't think he would still be like, I don't think he would be as big as what you guys.
I guarantee you.
Because
we
then
talk about.
I agree with Javon, man. Like, that's a fucking.
The reason why Andre. I know, and I understand what you're saying, but just hear me out. I feel like the reason why Andre, because let's be honest. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I love Andre. Everybody loves Andre, but it's not like Andre was a great fucking worker. His gimmick was the fact that he was bigger than everybody, right?
Exactly.
So if the reason why they moved him around, he went to territory to territory, and he traveled so much was because he was an attraction. And the reason why people paid to see him is because we don't see this very often. If you have more than one of those, then he's not unique anymore. He's just another guy that's big.
No, because they're such different in their sizes.
And you got to think too.
First off, they're not. They pretty much use the same moves. Neither one of them could fucking talk or cut a promo. I mean, neither one of them could literally talk.
But
Okay,
in their body builds. In their body builds.
Can you?
Andre,
but here's the thing. Let me just jump in. If you do have two of them, and how it worked back in the day, you can have a build up for years, making money. They're gonna finally come together and meet.
The Godzilla fucking against.
No one will know
King
what
Kong.
the fuck either of them are saying to
That
each other.
would be the slowest 5-minute match it would be like slowing. It would be like watching that match would be like on a projector reel and somebody's holding the fucking thing down so it barely fucking. Dude, that'd be
wait.
like
Who are we talking about here?
Andre and Khali.
We're talking about all the things that Sean was angry about at last week's episode. That's what we're talking about.
Oh God, I don't have. I don't
angry. No, I wasn't angry. I was just like, you guys literally said Great Khali would be the biggest fucking star ever, and I'm just like,
you know what?
You're ribbing me, right?
So the reason.
Okay, you're a hillbilly Jim, a honky tonk man fan. So just be careful what you're about to say.
So
the only dumb, I'm gonna call you out on it. Go.
So the reason why I said what I said was just because back in the day, there weren't a lot of people like, Andre, guys that were just like, just people marvel at just the size because, they're different. And like, Khali is kind of that same mode. And back in the day, people, these are the type of people you would go to like, see it like a carnival or like something just because they're so different. There's not a lot of them nowadays. It's just like, we look at, everything is just, oh, he's just bigger or whatever. But it's just back then people looked at Andre just as, like this guy is like really big. And that was part of his appeal is he was such a big guy.
I don't necessarily agree with that in this sense. Yes, he was really big, but the reason why people loved Andre is because
Princess Bride
of his personality.
Yeah.
He was a lovable guy.
But that's the thing. Andre could have been your monster face. Khali could have been the monster heel doing the Vice, busting people open in that Vice script, and you would have had the immovable object meets the unresistible force.
Right.
But at a monster size, that would have made money.
You guys, I just think it's a fucking stretch for me.
I mean, it's a super.
Here's why. Here's why.
It's a super.
Andre had personality, right?
Yeah.
Andre had personality.
Jobby Playboy had personality. Don't do that.
He did not have personality, dude. The people he worked with had personality. He had no personality. He couldn't even speak the fucking language. Now, if he could be somewhere along the lines of that big and be like an Iron Sheik type of heel, that I could see working. But this guy can't talk. He can't even get heat because he can't even speak.
But he never had to talk his whole tenure. He had that little guy with him.
Right, and that's why he didn't have a fucking great career, man. I mean, that guy is not.
He was a heavyweight champion.
So was David Arquette.
No, that was WCW champion.
It's still a fucking champion.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on the Great Khali. I actually had a lot of people thought the Khali take was really insightful.
Were they all from Texas?
No, they weren't all from Texas. The majority of our listeners are actually from Chicago. Shout out to the Chicago area.
That makes me ashamed. The fucking
put on those stars now, buddy.
I hate all three of you motherfuckers.
Love you.
Love you too, buddy.
What else did you have a problem with last week? Now that we're
no, it wasn't really a problem, man. I just thought
we're airing the grievances.
I wished I would have been on the show. I would have enjoyed that.
Because I know
debate.
We already hit DDJ's technical issues. We've already hit the Great Khali issues. What else you got?
No. That's really it.
I got something I want to talk to you guys about.
I thought that was like the first time in a while that there was a really good discussion, and I was disappointed that I wasn't a part of it.
Let me tell you though, real quick, DDJ, before you get to what you're gonna say.
Okay.
I appreciate the shit out of Isaac because Isaac does a lot of the fart giggles and shit. Dick jokes on Such Good Shoot, but anytime he comes here, he brings the fucking heat. So Isaac, shout out to you, man.
I give him all the respect in the world.
And it's
a really good question and a really good topic.
And it's also again with Isaac, like I said, that dude. If it wasn't for him, this show wouldn't have happened because he's the reason why Jovan and I got back on speaking terms after the issues we had with that last group.
If you'd have cuddled more to begin with, Dennis, he wouldn't have left you.
Oh, so it's my fault. Okay.
Well, you're the big spoon, dude.
Oh. How did I get relegated to the small spoon here?
Because he's a foot taller than you.
No, he's not.
Jovan, how tall are you?
On a good day, I'm 6 foot.
That's bullshit right there. I know.
On a step ladder, he's 6 foot.
I'm 5'11", man. I get that extra inch on a good day if I stand up straight.
He's
and how much? Hey,
he's
how tall are
5'11"
you
from
with-
the base.
How tall? Hey, how tall? Jovan, how tall are you without the fro?
The fro makes it like I think I might be like 5'10" at the fro level, man.
If he cuts his hair, he's 5'5". Let's fucking be honest.
I'm not Joey
He's
K
got the
now.
Marge Simpson.
Hey,
syndrome.
dude, you're not.
Dude,
You're not much
disrespect me.
taller than Joey K.
What
Dude,
the
he's
fuck?
not. He's not because I'm
not
fucking
much taller than
5'9",
Joey.
dude.
What the fuck?
Don't get me wrong, dude. You're a big dude. I'm not
It's-
saying you're
it's-
not a stout, big, thick motherfucker.
It's 2
But
full
you're not
inches.
small.
2 full inches, and everybody knows girth is the best, and so it doesn't
Well,
matter.
2 full inches of girth. It's like this, buddy. It's just like that.
Coke can.
Oh boy.
I
Kickstart
don't
can.
understand why evil left.
Gatorade
that.
bottle.
If it's curved like that, bro, you better talk to somebody because some shit's going wrong, man. What the fuck?
No,
Too
dude, he
much-
does that so
hey,
he can get
too
around
much Blue
corners.
Chew.
That's just how you get it. Come on, dude. You seen Evil? He didn't want to look her in the face. He had to do that shit from around the corner.
Right.
Oh man.
She
But
ever
no, I do.
hears
Like
that.
every time Isaac shows up and is part of our show, he always comes with at least one good topic. And I thought that was a really good.
We get that one good brain cell that fires up.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I was
that
thinking
fires
about
up.
it all week.
Just fucking pull starting that motor up.
Well, and he had a couple of good ones, man. Like even like Superstar Billy Graham. Like
Yeah.
I mean, he'd have to change his look and all that shit. But I think what a lot of people forget about when it comes to Superstar Billy Graham is that run as Superstar Billy Graham wasn't very long.
Yeah.
No.
Not
And then when he lost the belt, he came back as a completely different character. He was like a
He was a kung fu guy.
yeah. He had to because
You know,
Hogan took
so-
his shtick.
Yeah. And that's kind of my thing is like, you know, just and Hulk Hogan's just the biggest piece of shit ever. But you know,
Hey, he's getting
the
getting
truth
engaged.
is this.
apparently.
Yeah,
He got engaged.
He
Yeah.
got engaged because that 22-inch python there, gentlemen. Go ahead, Joey.
There
Yeah.
you go. You know, the truth is,
you mean the one he calls Bubba the Love Spoon? Wait, no, it's not.
Oh.
most yeah, doesn't he owe Bubba one?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Most
Maybe he'll give up the yoga instructor for a night. No cameras, but don't call him Love Sponge.
no filming, brother.
No cameras, no cameras.
God, at the climax, that has to be the most horrible slither you've ever heard in your life.
I'm gonna use my creative control and say no cameras, no cameras.
Brother.
Creative control. I got creative control in my contract.
I got it in the contract, Bubba. Let's go.
You're not gonna get me like last time. Anyway,
All
go
right,
ahead.
what was you gonna say?
He's
Joe?
gonna exercise that creative control in the bedroom.
I'm directing with no film. Let's go. Yeah, the truth is, like most, and I shouldn't say even most, but a lot of wrestlers today would work any period back in the day.
I think,
But
so.
so few from back anywhere, even to the 90s, would work today.
I
like,
agree,
that's-
and
I agree with that.
It's that upper echelon of guys too. Like I think Flair could have worked now.
Yeah,
Dusty could have worked now. It'd be different, but he could have done it because what made those guys unique was the charisma and the personality,
yeah.
and all that jazz. But even now, like, and that was another one too.
I
Is
mean, let's be honest.
You guys
people
were-
cheer
you
for
guys were-
Cody nowadays. You think they ain't gonna cheer
Oh,
for Dusty?
oh fuck yeah, dude, they go crazy.
There's
for
nothing
Dusty,
wrong with
yeah.
Cody.
No. And that was another one too. Like somebody brought up Ken Shamrock, and then that you guys were talking something about like the MMA influence on. I was listening to that, and the only name that came because there's been a lot. There were Dan Severn came across, Matt Riddle,
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock. There's Filthy Tom Lawler, in my opinion, is garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we watched him live when he was the MLW champion, and we watched the heavyweight title match one night. And I'm telling you, if it hadn't been for the fact that there was no air in that place, we would almost all fallen asleep. It was the worst fucking match I'd ever fucking seen live ever. But when I think about the MMA guys that crossed over, or even the MMA women who have crossed over, the only one in my mind that I see that's done anything remotely is Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
The run she had in NXT and then coming up into the Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or whatever, that girl legit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Is a great professional wrestler. Now she was a good MMA fighter. She wasn't a great MMA fighter.
Yeah, but she was good.
Which is why she became a pro wrestler. And then you take somebody like, and even Ronda Rousey, that's another one. Like everybody, she's the greatest female mixed martial artist. I don't necessarily agree with that either. If you look at the run,
she was ahead of her time.
She was, in the sense of she used kung fu and throws and an armbar. But any match that she had that went over, any fight that she had that went over a minute 10, she lost, and that's both losses were at a minute 10.
Yep.
And Holly Holmes made her look like a fucking idiot, and Amanda Nunes just beat the shit out of her.
And Holly Holm is like a fucking corpse walking.
Now, Holly Holmes is like a legit badass. Yeah. I would love to see her come across and wrestle and shit like that, just because I like Holly Holmes.
Holly Holmes is like that killer.
Ken Shamrock wasn't a great professional wrestler. Dan Severn wasn't a great professional wrestler. Who was the other one that was in WCW that tried to stab a dude? I can't remember. Tank Abbott. Not a great wrestler.
One of the godfathers of MMA, though, Tank Abbott.
Right. No, he and definitely like a badass, like a legit badass in the MMA. But was he an MMA fighter? No, dude. He was a strongman fighter. He was a
pit fighter.
Guy.
Yeah.
He was just a guy who could take a punch and throw a punch. Because anytime he got in a cage with somebody who could legit go, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth. But with pro wrestling, the dynamic is different. I mean, I think Shayna Baszler is, and then people bring up Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was not an MMA guy.
No, he's a wrestler that
he was a national champion Greco-Roman wrestler.
Yeah,
who went pro as a pro wrestler, and then
wanted to try it out.
And the guys he beat for the UFC heavyweight title, he had 75 fucking pounds and maybe 5 inches on both.
He beat an aging, and I'll highlight this again, an aging Randy Couture.
Randy Couture in his prime would have whooped Brock Lesnar's ass.
Randy Couture in his prime wouldn't have let Brock Lesnar seen anywhere near the middle of the ring. He would have been on that cage in his throat.
I agree completely.
That's why he was a natural. Randy was a badass when he was young.
Yeah, he was.
I agree completely. Randy Couture is, in my opinion, one of the best mixed martial artists of all time.
And to me, one of the most overrated heavyweights of all time is Frank Mir, who Brock staunched.
Yeah. But Mir beat him too with a leg. Didn't he get him with the leg bar submission?
Yeah, he got him. Brock's debut.
Yeah,
Joe, you're an MMA guy. Give me some thoughts, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think Randy ever gets over on Brock.
Oh.
I really don't. Because
is it because of the size difference? Is that
I think that was it's the size and speed. Because all right, put two fights together. Put that fight with Brock next to Randy's fight with Tim Sylvia for the heavyweight title.
Well, Sylvia's nowhere near as quick as fucking Lesnar.
No.
That's but he's got size on Brock, right?
He was
so now you know what the problem is.
Yeah,
that size combined with the speed of Brock and the movement, and especially I just don't see, and I also don't see Randy really. I mean, unless Randy lands something real good, because think about it. Not many dudes, nobody's ever really put Brock to sleep, number one.
No.
He's been TKO'd, he's been rocked, but
what's his name? Fucking dropped him with a body shot, right? Who was that?
That was when he came back after the
Velasquez dropped him with a body shot, man.
So. No, it wasn't. Are you talking about the kick?
Yeah.
That was Overeem.
Okay, yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah, but I mean, it
the
was like
first
his
one
gut,
that
right?
dropped him, where he found out he had diverticulitis, was Cain
Was a
Velasquez
body
when he
shot.
took the belt.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, like, you know, does Randy have that kind of power? I mean, I don't think so.
Randy was kind of a ground and pound guy, right? I mean, like, he's a wrestler, but he
was a wrestler,
down.
but he was a fence wrestler.
Yeah.
So here's the thing with Randy, he never had that power. He would grind out a lot of his wins, and that's why he's like saying, yeah, young Randy was a badass, which is true because he dominated a lot of guys because he was just real good at that position in that spot. I don't ever see him like matching up with Brock going like, oh yeah, I can overcome the size and the speed. I just think that's too tough for Randy's size.
You don't think Randy in his prime can hold his own against Brock?
Looking at Randy's opponents, man, I think Joey.
That's not me being a smartass, dude. Like, that's
no,
a legit
I'll say
question.
this. I'll say this. I see Randy surviving and getting through the fight, but that's probably a decision win for Brock.
I'm gonna have to go with Joey, man. I'm looking here, and the only person that Randy had close to that size was Tim Sylvia.
Right.
The Maniac. I love this nickname, dude. The fucking Maniac.
And the thing that got Randy in the Brock fight was Brock's speed.
Yeah. Also, I just looked at it too. Couture lost to, I guess what you could have called their version of Brock before Brock was Brock, Josh Barnett.
Yeah, Josh Barnett, man. His fucking heavyweight run in the UFC back in the day.
He was a murderer, the baby-faced assassin.
He was a bad motherfucker. He still is a bad motherfucker now.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk shit to him.
But and ironically, the guy who trained Shayna. Yeah. So
like, and that's where we got all this. Where we got started on this is like to me, being a great MMA fighter does not necessarily always transfer to being a great professional wrestler.
Right. You're correct.
Tom Lawler, in my opinion, is he is he good at what he does? Yes. Is he a great pro wrestler? No.
Now,
that also goes both ways, because as much as I love CM Punk the wrestler, CM Punk was
not a great MMA guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Same thing could be said for Shinsuke Nakamura, Dos Caras.
No, Shinsuke actually held his own. Fucking Del Rio got wrecked.
Del Rio got wrecked.
He got wrecked. Like, and that's okay.
Shinsuke actually, he wasn't terrible.
Shinsuke's brother.
You got like Jake Hager and Bobby Lashley. They both. But even like Dave Batista used to. Have you seen the fight? Dave Batista's MMA.
Batista's MMA fight sucked, and he
got blowed out by a fat guy, man. I mean, he ended up winning the fight. He was dragging by the end of it.
I'll give Hager this. Hager.
If that shit would have went 30 more seconds, Dave would have been on his back.
Hager, I think, has gotten lucky with matchmaking. He hasn't gotten anybody real dangerous. But Bobby Lashley.
And he's a wrestler, dude. He was a real wrestler. Like, I mean, not a real wrestler.
Bobby fucking Lashley, I guarantee you, could really fight in MMA. Because his Bellator fights, he wasn't fighting scrubs. He fought a good guy.
His forehead's like the front end of a fucking Humvee. There's no way you're penetrating that, bro. That guy's had that. He's got that HGH needle in him so long that his fucking bones are broken.
It's true. I don't remember him ever.
You can show movies on that guy's head. Go ahead. I'm sorry, dude.
I don't ever remember Lashley even getting rocked in a fight.
Me neither.
Like, I mean, and I remember he took some shots, but like he was never even fucking.
That's because his fucking skull is this fucking thing.
I mean, look, he's just a fucking big, strong dude.
Dude, Bobby Lashley went 15-2-0. 5 TKOs, 7 submissions.
And he's grown 4 inches over the last 15 years, and it's all fucking forehead.
Oh my god. Fucking 5 head. What's up, bud?
Geez.
Not kidding, dude. That guy could put his head through a fucking windshield. He could just like bam and just fucking crack a windshield with his forehead.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Bobby.
Call me a liar. Have you ever seen that man? Is never fucking plateaued.
He's never lost. I mean, even Triple H got fat.
Yo, Lashley's
That
so
guy has
fucking-
been ripped to fucking shreds and gains 20 pounds of rip every fucking year. He's my age. How? Tell me that guy's not fucking got a needle the size of a fucking ball bat going into his ass
It's at least 6 inches
from the base.
from the base.
And here we go. Sean talking about the BBC again.
They're gonna have to make that a shirt. Sean Hart's BBC. Birthday present right there, gentlemen.
It's funny because he said BBC and it should have been BCC.
He said it so confidently too.
And he was just in a rant, and I was like, I can't help it. I gotta,
That's all right,
just
dude.
tell him.
I get in a rant. Sometimes I say shit.
Oh man.
Well, gentlemen, 5 minutes in the hole. Let's go to final thoughts. This has been a great episode. Who's rapping?
What the fuck did we even talk about?
I'll start out because that way I can get what I wanted to talk about before we went off this tangent here and stuff. First off, I'm getting a new laptop. If anything, using this iPad has proven that it's my laptop, not my internet.
Yeah.
Must be ass because it's not your face. Go ahead.
But what I was gonna
I wanted to, like 5 of those belts, man. You can build you a soundproof room too.
I'll just take those 5 you got on your shelf there.
Ooh.
Why the fuck would you take my 5 when you got 13 of your own?
That way I don't have to get rid of mine. And I still get my new laptop. I win. But anyway,
why are we friends again?
Because when he dies, you get his belts.
How did that happen? Like, how did it fucking happen? Like,
Because you're playing the long game.
No, I want to know, like, when did I wake up and Dennis is my best friend? Like, how did that fucking happen to me?
You're gonna have to. I think you can answer that one.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
All right, give your thought.
Give your thought.
Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is the fact.
Come on, man, hurry up.
What I wanted to talk about was the fact that is it me or does it seem like AEW is becoming, when it comes to their women's division, they're becoming what WWE was before they started bringing up Charlotte and Sasha and all of them, because it seems like literally they give very little time to the women. They've got all these women on the roster, and they do one match, and I don't even know when the last time I saw either of their women's champions on TV, and I'm talking Statlander or Toni Storm. We had this little setup that set up Britt versus Taya from last night, which was not very good and stuff, but it's just, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it just seems like this, I think we need to, Tony Khan really needs to wake up and realize he's got more women on his roster than just Britt Baker.
Dude, it's the same thing we talk about every few months. They don't know how to
get a rating spike in the winning women's division when Sky Blue wrestles, man. Let's be honest.
Damn right.
That's just because of all the ass memes.
You better watch what you say about Sky Blue, because our buddy Ty is gonna. He loves
I don't sweat.
What fucking kidnapper? Jesus Christ!
Touch the lotion on his skin.
Yeah,
lotion on the skin.
Probably fucking living in his basement already. No, I mean it's the same. It's the same dog shit, dude. It's the same shit that WWE does.
I don't know what it is, but AEW is just really just it's gone down. It's starting to go down. It's starting to go down the shitter, in my opinion. And stuff it's getting to the point, and this is going to be a bit of a shocker, but I'm actually seriously considering not going to All Out.
Oh, you're so full of shit.
Yeah.
You really think about that,
I mean,
seriously,
everything was believable up until that last part.
I was with you until you said, I gotta say, I was with him until you. But you know what? And honestly, he did say that to me. What, last week we were talking? He said he said he might not go.
Well, I mean, it is my wedding anniversary weekend. It will be 10 years this year. So
I know, but it's your wedding anniversary every weekend that All
year.
Out's been, and you went every
but 10
year.
years is pretty significant. So I think
Meaning we've already got in trouble, so we've got to go for the 10-year.
So we're only celebrating our wedding anniversary every 10 years.
Or we're not making it to 11. So
you guys serve the phone call.
I fucking hate you guys.
He's on the best.
I mean, technically, it is the women's division that's keeping DDJ from going all out. So
Yeah.
No, that's not the only. That's not the only thing that's keeping me from going.
That's funny.
But yes,
All right, who's
long
next?
story short, I need a new fucking laptop, and I will have a new laptop in time for next week's episode.
I call bullshit. Anybody else?
Oh no, dude, he'll do it. He's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, no, he'll do it tonight.
I'm on vacation next week from work. So.
He don't trust us enough to be alone with the show while he's gone.
He doesn't. He'll be here.
Well, judging by the quality of the show that I missed out the last time.
Hey, I thought that show was fucking hilarious.
I thought it was a good show. Yeah, we had fun with it.
got more listens than
They got more than one listen.
The one I was after, so we're good. Just saying.
We didn't do question of the week. Are we going to do that next week?
Word hurts.
Fucking.
Well, Joey put the question out late anyway, so.
All right, we'll give him more time.
We'll give
Who's
him
going
another
next?
week.
Figure it out.
Who's going next?
I'll go next. Why not? Right. My thought on final thoughts is simple, guys. I am thoroughly excited for a few things that are wrestling based. One of them actually being All In. And I think there is a very, very, very big opportunity for Tony Khan to spotlight some talent from the UK on his show. And I know that we've been talking recently about how high we've been on a certain Orange Cassidy. So I'm going to call my shot now, even though I know Orange Cassidy's probably already booked for All In for some random match with somebody that doesn't even matter. But what they should have done, if they haven't booked already, I would have loved to see a local guy from the UK scene go against Orange Cassidy. Not just any local guy. There's only, not Harry Potter.
Zach
Wrestler.
Zodiac.
It needs to be not Zach Zodiac.
It needs to be Zach Zodiac.
Not Zach Zodiac. He's trying to get into the WWE. He's been trying since that movie came out. But no.
If you're a pro wrestler and you're not trying to get in the WWE, then you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
That's true. But
you ain't wrong.
I want Orange Cassidy and Grado. If you know who Grado is, Scotland's own, that match would sell so good, man. And it would be just to hear all the people in that stadium pop and go nuts for Grado.
You know what, dude? Sometimes when you make points, it's like masturbation without the payoff. It feels really good. It feels really good, and then you say shit like Grado.
Dude. But honestly,
you know what though? I don't think enough people would know who Grado is. Like,
but it's not for. It's not for those people. It's
Didn't
for
he
the
shoot
people
first
in the UK. The people in the stupid. Did he shoot first? It's for the people. It's for the people in the UK, man.
In the original cut, yes.
I hate you guys. Somebody go next. Fuck it.
Oh, come
By the way,
on.
I'd rather see Orange Cassidy versus Yano at All In.
Fuck
Then
Yano. Grado's better.
Oh, you're
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
full of shit.
78% of the people that watch this show don't know who either one of you are fucking talking about.
I bet more people know who Yano is than Grado.
Maybe 3.
Guys, do yourself a favor and go look up Grado ICW.
There you
he's
go.
cool.
Now see that now you're doing it, Sue. That's what you should be doing.
Fuck it. Go ahead. Whoever.
Instead of booking him into a championship match, somebody that nobody fucking know, you should be telling people to find out who
Because
he
he's
is.
a hometown UK guy.
That you know of, that you know about. but nobody else does.
If you're into the scene, you know Grado's
Okay, well,
fucking
dude, I
over.
mean, I'm
Wait,
just
if
going
he's
back to that.
Scottish, how could he be a
You know, when you
hometown
were-
guy in London?
They were in Canada. You was saying that all Ego, Ethan Rage should have won a fucking title when the guy was like 0 for 26.
But that's I don't know. Fuck you guys.
Okay, I love you too, buddy.
When you call my name,
Dude, it's like you're talking about like if you're into that scene, the underground UK wrestling scene. Dude, I'm barely in the fucking wrestling scene of all the shit on my DVR that I don't watch.
Grado wrestled in a fucking subway in Birmingham. That's what the fuck he's talking about. He's like, nobody knows who he is. He might as well be a fucking midget
Can
wrestler,
you imagine
dude. He might-
70,000 people just that pop for that? Like, dude, 68,000 are gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, oh shit, that's my neighbor, dog. Like that would like what the fuck?
I mean, that's Jovan, dude. He's like one of those guys that drinks exotic fine wines that nobody's ever fucking heard of. Except his shit's like Australian death matches. Like, who the fuck Googles Australian death matches?
Apparently, Jovan.
They're good though.
That's like Joey K and the granny porn, dude. It's not for everybody.
Slam the granny in the fanny, Joey K.
That's for some. I'm just saying, whatever. I really don't. I don't have a final thought. I just really don't give a shit.
That's the final thought.
I'm
That
tired.
hasn't been apparent all night.
I'm tired as fuck, man.
There's his final thought. He's tired as fuck.
Here's my final thought. I'm just gonna go. Joe, are you okay with me
I
just
don't
going?
give a shit.
All right.
As long as you
I'm
start
gonna
from
give
the
you about-
base.
All right, cool. I'm
I'm
gonna go too. Then.
I'm gonna give you 3 minutes from the base. 3 minutes from the base.
3 minutes.
Here we go. Don't listen to Jovan and his fucking weird ass Australian death match, Birmingham, nobody motherfuckers that he's booking in. That he's booking into heavyweight title matches that fucking fight. Like nobody would even know. Like the guy could walk into the locker room and they would kick him out because they thought he's just some fucking dude supposed to be carrying chips and shit. There's one. Two, fucking merch monster down here in the fucking this side over here who spends 80 fucking % of his income on fucking merch, but has a computer from 1978 that still has reel-to-reels behind that wall he's sitting in front of. And then we got Chuckles up here, who hasn't said shit in 3 fucking shows. He just smiles, talks shit, and says, "Here we fucking go." And we wonder why our ratings are down and our numbers are down and nobody's fucking watching. I just would like to point out that it's not the Wolf's fault.
Oh my god!
Here we fucking go.
I love you all.
Did they have to take that rib out so you can blow yourself right now?
No. Those 6 inches from the base is all he needed.
I said 3 minutes from the base, man. I still got 30 seconds. Get the fuck out. All bullshit aside, it has been a lot of fun being here with you 3 motherfuckers. I miss you guys so fucking much. You have no idea. This summer has sucked, and it's been a really fucking tough couple months. And I had to be here tonight because I just needed to fucking laugh and hang with my boys. So I love you guys very much.
Love you,
I appreciate everything you guys do and that you guys put up with. And thank you so much for just being my friends and always checking in and always making sure I'm okay. And I hope you guys are good. And of course, you guys know that if you need anything from me, I'm just a phone call away.
Well, you bring so much to the show, Sean, and I just remember.
Come on, dude! I'm just a grouchy old fuck that cusses too much. Let's be honest.
That brings something to the show. That's your shtick. That's your gimmick and stuff. But no, I mean, I remember.
It's not really a gimmick, man. It's
I just remember, like, when we brought you on as a fill-in, for
like
Joey K and stuff, and just how much. Like I know you'd always talk to me about how much you enjoy doing the show with, Jovan and I and stuff. And I mean, we're coming up on our 100th episode in a couple weeks and stuff. And
we should do something big for the 100, shouldn't we? We should do something nice.
You think?
I'm buying.
Maybe we can get Gator to come on
for the 100th.
Oh, I'm gonna make it happen. Don't fucking challenge me with a good
I
time.
bet we can book Gato. I bet we can
I
book
can't. I
Gato
think
to
we
be
can
on.
get fucking Greedo and Chewbacca and Han. So fuck
Yeah.
it, whatever.
Gato ain't booked wrestling anywhere, so maybe
know
he'll
what?
do the stuff.
The fuck is this lump of shit?
You know what? We might as well throw in Jabba the Hutt as well.
Oh, you guys are so fucking hilarious. We love you guys.
Dude, I just realized if we were in that movie Grown Ups,
I'll make that
Giovanni,
happen.
you'd be the Rob Schneider character.
Get the fuck.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shootin Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin Shit shirt at www.ProWrestlingTees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.